In the previous episode, we had a family of raccoons move in nearby. It's kind of sweet, actually. Didn't know that that was a thing. Weather for tomorrow can be cloudy with gusts of winds throughout the day. It's another thunderstorm today, I believe, right? So we're going to get more batteries, which is great. Winter's coming soon, and that means your farming operations will be coming to a halt. No crops grow in winter unless you're lucky enough to have a greenhouse. But there's still plenty to do. More next time. Yeah. No, I don't want to cook. Winter's just around the corner. We need to double check the heating system, turn off the valves, and check all the insulation in the house. Don't worry, Deal. I'll take care of it all. Aw, she knows I'm incompetent. All right, let's go out. You know, I'll tell you, being a homeowner is a weird thing. Oh, maybe it is a thunderstorm. Maybe it's just a... Oh, no, there we go. Just had to say something. Let's put those batteries back inside before I forget. Yeah, being a homeowner is a weird thing. Like, for instance, where I live in Florida, we get hurricanes, right? But like none of our area has like storm shutters or anything like that because we don't really get hurricanes. We get hurricanes that come through, but they're not going to be anything that like damages our houses or like they're not going to be crazy, which is awesome because most of Florida has an issue with that. Thankfully, we're not in the panhandle. That is like the worst spot. They get just hammered there. It's insane. It always like loops around too. It's really funny. We'll like see it on the tracker and we'll be like, all right, let's be prepared, you know, have our water and whatnot, just in case, right? And it'll be like, oh, it's coming right for us. Oh, that's a weird thing, you know? Oh, I got wool, by the way, from the bunny. I forgot about that. But it's like, you know, the storm is coming right for us. I don't know. Maybe it might be bad. Maybe it not. And then always at the last second, it curves and goes straight for the panhandle. And you're like, poor guys. Every time. Anyways, yeah. But with that, it's like we have a lot of house maintenance, even though our house is brand new. And we bought it basically a month after it was finished building last year, 2023. It's like there's still just stuff. There's still stuff that you got to take care of. Like, oh, the sinks are clogging up in our like master bathroom. It's like, it's really annoying. Actually, I wish that wasn't the case. And you have to get in and you have to kind of clean them and everything. It's just like daily maintenance. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of hate it. We're, you know, on top of that, it's a clean slate. It's a brand new house, so we're having to, you know, kind of make it our own. Oh, I keep forgetting that cheesemaker's there too. So you know how we have to do that? You know, we have to paint rooms and decorate them. And we have a massive backyard. So we have to like do landscaping and you know, when it got really cold this winter, we had to run our water out back, just like, you know, in a drip. We had to drip our faucets because it was freezing at night. And our houses are not, you know, built for that kind of thing. It's like, I appreciate Mario in this game being like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Because sometimes my wife has things where she's like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'm like, oh, thank God. Other times it's like, you know, I got to step up and get things done. Like, honestly, I'll say she's fantastic with lawn stuff. Like, for like the last 2 years, she has made herself the sole responsible person for our like mowing the grass and everything. I think it was because she secretly liked mowing the grass. Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of fun when you think about it. But man, when you're doing it in the summer, it's just so hot. You like start sweating within like 20 minutes of starting. Is it less than that? Let's up within 10 minutes, especially when it gets really humid. Kind of sucks, right? But you also got to think, even though it sucks to do in the heat and everything, there is a satisfaction with like making the yard look nice. But I will say, I think she's been disenfranchised with that a little bit because she's now making the kids do it, which is totally fine. They need to be the ones to do that. I meant to put all of this fruit in here. Just gonna stack it up, knowing that we're eventually gonna end up going through it, I think. But yeah, just being a homeowner, it's kind of crappy. But it's also great at the same time because now I don't have to worry about things like, I don't know, rent or, you know, I could put a hole in my wall with trying to hang something, or our toddler, she's got this little like car thing, and she totally just like ran it right into the wall, and now there's like a gouge in a wall that we have to repair. And it's like, okay, I don't have to worry about that though. It's not like someone else is gonna be all angry that that happened. We just repair it ourselves, and then that's done. Or we could paint the rooms whatever color we want because it's our house. So it's like there's good sides to it, there's bad sides to it, but in general, what I would say is the best part about owning my own house is that if I look down the line a bit, and I mean like, you know, years, the debt that we have by owning a house is just the best kind of debt to have, because every time you pay on the principal of the house, which is the not the loan amount, but like you're paying down, or not the what's the word I'm looking for? Not the interest. You're actually paying like on the house. That is just like getting you one step closer to not having to pay that anymore. Like imagine if you're a young person, which a lot of you guys are watching this series, totally fine, nothing wrong with that. Think about this. If you didn't have to pay rent every month and that was just gone, that payment was gone, and you were now putting that money into your pocket every month, wouldn't that be amazing? Well, that's what owning your own house will be like. Not at first, but you're building to that point, and that's such a good thing. If we suddenly were having $2,000 a month in our pocket that we weren't paying for the house, yeah, you still have to pay the taxes and stuff like that, but it's such a drop in the bucket. By the way, I want to find like a hat for winter. Let me know if you know where a good winter hat is, or if one pops up in the winter, because that'd be great. Anyways, yeah, that's the best part of owning the house, is knowing that eventually we will be pocketing that money, and you can get to that point a lot sooner if you make extra payments on the house. It's something ridiculous. Like if you make one extra payment a year, you're like shaving years off of the amount that you're paying on your loan, depending on the loan you use, because they have like the 15 30 year loans, but it's like the goal is you should be paying it off as quickly as possible. I had a phrase once, which was the biggest promotion you'll ever get is the day that you pay off your house, because again, all that money is just suddenly going straight into your pocket. It's so good. Anyways, that's me being dad zen for the day, telling you youngsters to try to buy a house. I know it's hard though, but in a lot of cases, if you get yourself good credit and you can find a spot that's like actually kind of worth buying in, I'll tell you what, you'll end up paying less a month in your mortgage oftentimes than you will in rent in some areas. It's crazy. So I will say that this is the last of like the recording ahead that I'm doing, and man, I'm just so tired. It's my life. I'm just so tired. I'll tell you what though, getting this done is gonna be really nice, because I'm gonna just take like a several day break. And then on top of that, by the way, I'm clearing out all this knowing that it's about to be winter, so it's better to just get as much hay as possible, in my opinion. But actually, I think it's not popping up because it's full. All right, we need to build a silo. Let's double up on silos. I just got, because I haven't talked in a while, I just got a bunch of wood. I went through and did the entire rest of my farm. Got all the trees knocked down that I don't want there. And of course, we've got a bunch of, whatchamacallit? Actually, you know, I should probably keep that on me. I think I also need clay. Yeah. I got a bunch of the wood. I got a bunch of the rocks and everything broken. At this point, I'm ready to just put a bunch of stuff down on my farm, I think. And what I mean by that is like do another barn, do another coop, go through and add, I don't know, a horse. Actually, I haven't done a horse yet. Maybe we get a horse going. I think that would actually be kind of nice. I'm trying to like remember what I'm trying to do here. Oh, the diamonds, right. The diamonds are in my house. We'll go ahead and sleep. I'm not making a whole lot of money today, but that's fine. Today was a chores day. We got everything done. Anyway, so I was gonna say that with all this work, I was gonna take a break earlier. I went downstairs, and you know it's at night. All the lights are off downstairs. Minus I've got these like display cases of the stuff that I've painted for my own stuff, my own miniatures and whatnot. And the light from those kind of glows a bit. Got some LED strips in there. But I go downstairs and on the wall, like on the far wall, I'm like, what is that? There's definitely a bug on the wall. I turn on the light and this big old spider is on the wall. I'm like, oh, okay. It's a wolf spider though. Now, if you don't know, wolf spiders can be big, but they also are really good. They're little hunter spiders. They hunt down a bunch of the other pests. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to let you go. I got a little close and I looked at him. I was like, oh, you're also missing a leg. You know what? You're battle hardened. You deserve to live. It's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for the Spirit's Eve. The event will take place in Pelican Town starting between 10 and 11:50. Don't be late. Yay. Should we go to the Spirit's Eve festival tomorrow night? Of course we should. Do I have any cauliflower to give you? I really should put the cauliflower work and grab it for her. All right, let's get all of our batteries. See what this note is. No, I said see what this note is. Dear Zen, notice a chill in the air. It could be just the approach of winter, or it could be the tingle of a dark specter. Here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Oh, damn right I will. Halloween is straight up one of my favorite times of year. It always is. Like, fall is great. And I think it's twofold. I think number one is that, and this is probably the most predominant one, is that my birthday is in October. It's October the 13th, actually. And because of that, I always, like, when growing up, my parents, or specifically my mom, would, like, put on these crazy birthday parties for me, where she would take a bunch of boxes, because of one of the places my dad worked, there was, like, a bunch of extra, like, just cardboard boxes that were always, like, being disposed of, including, like, really large ones. And so what she would do is she would get a bunch of those cardboard boxes, like, a lot, like, you're about to understand how much I mean, and make giant haunted houses in our apartments. Like, she would cut all these boxes down and make these, like, huge tunnels and, like, paint it all black and everything. She would, like, go out of her way to make it epic. And my birthday was always one of those growing up that, like, the other kids and, you know, friends of mine would always be like, are you doing another haunted house? And it was, like, it was really, really cool. And so, like, that sticks with me in my head of one of the reasons why I love it so much. It's because I think, you know, just my family put a lot of time and effort into it being a cool thing for me. That sheep looks like it needs to be sheared. Oh, oh my goodness, Lorgar, get out of the way. There we go. And then the other thing is, like, Halloween, just in general, also was a big thing in our house. Like, we would, the neighborhoods we lived in growing up, we were poor. We did not have nice neighborhoods. So you didn't go trick-or-treating in our neighborhoods because nobody gave out, like, any good amount of candy. So we would go down to another town that had all the nice neighborhoods, and we would trick-or-treat. We would get these, like, big pillowcases of ours and go walk around these neighborhoods and fill the pillowcases up. Like, a normal-sized pillowcase. Like, fill it up twice or 3 times on one occasion, I remember. Because there was just so many houses and we would just walk and walk and walk. And it was just so much fun. I love doing it. So for whatever reason, that has put a seed in my brain where I'm just like, I love fall. I love Halloween. I love everything that has to do with that. It's freaking fantastic. Oh, I totally forgot that I needed to be saving eggs. All right, I can still get enough. I just need to be a little bit more smart about how many eggs, because it says put the eggs in his fridge, right? So all 24 eggs have to go in there. Oof, that's gonna be a tough one. Well, we should be able to get enough eggs within 10 days, but I should have been able to do that a lot sooner. All right, anything good here for us? Nope, I could get another coffee bean, but it's not worth it because we're about to start exponentially growing that amount. And everything else here, it's kind of blah. Gonna get ourselves a piggy. I'm gonna name this pig. Again, I had like a list of names the other day that I was gonna use. This pig is gonna be, if it fits. How do you spell it? N-E-S, I believe. Sanguineous. It's a great name for a pig. Do I want another pig? I mean, I could, and I could just get two. Well, they're so freaking expensive, though. I think I'd just go with the one pig for now. But yeah, you could do truffle oil with the pigs, and that's always really nice to be able to do because it sells for quite a lot. You can also use truffle oil to make stuff, food-wise too. So you know, it's kind of like a double whammy there. All right, Robin, let's construct a silo if I can find it. Wait, how much was the stable? 5 iron bars, 10,000 hardwood. You know what? That might be the next thing that we make. Oh, I can also do fish. No. That's not what I'm going for. I need a silo. Oh, copper bars. Are you kidding me? Crap. I gotta go get those real quick. When do they close? 5. It's 1 p.m. All right. I should have more than enough time to get there and back. All right. Let's try this again. Construct farm buildings. Where did it go? I should have just gone the other direction, huh? There we go. Build. I'm just gonna put this one behind the other one, just like that. That'll be nice. Should I talk to them? Should I be like, hey, Demetrius, buddy, how's it going? I'm still flabbergasted about Maru's secret robot. Was it all a dream? It was kind of weird, wasn't it? Also, I had someone mention that like one of the first heart events that Maru has, Demetrius is like, hey, you know, something along the lines of like, you know, if she, like, I'm keeping an eye on you because if she goes with you, ooh, this is a panning thing, like, you're gonna ruin her life, and that's like an exaggeration, but basically what he is saying is like, she has so much potential, and her being stuck on her farm is going to stifle her potential. And you know what? I kind of understand that now because, like, she freaking built that robot, right? And once she's done building that robot, now she's just stuck on our farm doing farm crap. She's like, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of, you know, all of this other normal housework. And it's like, oh, now I feel bad because now she can't be this crazy inventor. She's just stuck on my farm. She doesn't even like farming. She's like mentioned that before. So yeah, I don't know. I feel really bad. Like, of all of the romance options, I'm like, I don't know about that one. I don't think we should do that anymore. I don't know about this. Like, we have done so many of these runs in the mine where I'm specifically looking around for these purple mushrooms. I'm not getting them. Just not getting them. And it kind of makes me feel like they're just not in here. I know, like, I have to rely a little bit on luck, but it doesn't feel great. There are things that I could do. Like, I could go get I'm trying to remember the name of it. There's a few items, and there's also a few food items that you can eat that increase your, like, natural luck for, you know, a short time, or, you know, in case of the items that, like, it just increases your luck. But we just don't have that. I don't have the recipes to make those luck foods, so I can't just get those and then come in here and hope to get it, because it does increase pretty significantly with it. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like we're waffling around looking for these stupid purple mushrooms, and I just haven't seen one at all. So I don't know. I'm hoping that on Sunday we'll get a like an actual purple mushroom on our traveling cart, but it's kind of feels unlikely, really. I feel like our hunt for this purple mushroom is just not working. I've put a lot of time into doing this, and it's just something's not working with it, and I'm not entirely sure what. But yeah, we're just not getting any luck here. It sucks. It really sucks. 'Cause it's like, I just want to get this, this mushroom. Because if I could get this mushroom, then I only have 2 other items to worry about. And those 2 other items I will get almost immediately. We got the crocus. And, well, I say almost immediately. I need to dig that thing up, I think, if I remember correctly. But then, so I'll take I guess I'll just leave the bars there. But then we also have the shell. And the shell is going to be a really easy one, too, because that's fairly common. So it's like, I just need to get this stupid purple mushroom. I mean, maybe I get it when we go to the skull cavern, and maybe that's what I got to focus on now, but it feels a little hopeless at the moment.